Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. Today we're discussing, of course, another draft prospect for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and this is running back from Oklahoma State named Ollie Gordon. I discussed Ollie Gordon on my personal channel, the Arsenal D.B channel, over there, so you can go look back and look at that. I forgot what video, I think it was on my playlist of like the draft, the in-season draft stuff. But yeah, Ollie Gordon's a running back. He's 6'2", he's 225 pounds. And he's pretty good. Look at he ran a 4.4. And you look at some of his stats from the past few seasons. In 2022, Oklahoma State, he put up 308 yards his first year, freshman year there. He had 2 receiving touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns. But in the following year, in 2023, he put up 1,732 rushing yards, 21 rushing touchdowns, and 330 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. So he had over 2,000 scrimmage yards and 22 touchdowns that year right there. And then last year, he put up 880 rushing yards, 13 rushing touchdowns, 4.6 yards per carry. And he had 179 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. So he's a very productive back. He's a big back as well, being 6'2", 225 pounds, running the 4.4, has speed as well, power and size as well. So I think the Steelers will definitely better use him. Look at some of his strengths. Some of his strengths, of course, he has good vision. I've seen him while watching him. His vision was good. And I like the way he can not only just have that speed that he has, but he runs ferociously, with physicality. Steelers need a back like that. Najee Harris, of course, is a back like that, of course, but Najee Harris could be on the move the way he kind of got reports going and things happening. Najee might be on a different team. So Ollie Gordon be a guy who bring you speed, who bring you power, who love physicality, and has elusiveness as well, who can cut in, cut out, and do different things, and also can catch a little bit at the backfield as well. Good lateral agility as well. We've seen him make, of course, like I mentioned, the catches he had like that. Of course, he had 300 yards one year, like 200 yards last year as well, being productive, and just being a flat line, just like a runner like that, being smart, because his vision is very good. He never dances around or play around the line of scrimmage. He's going straight north to south. He's going right through, right down the middle. And like the Steelers really need to have a guy who have power run scheme, who can just run on the outside, get to the edge, and just use that power, that strength, and stiff arm and trucking ability. He has all the intangibles. So bringing him in would be very good. You have a guy like that size, that ability, and that strength would be very good for the Steelers to bring in. But you have a guy like that who just has the strength, the speed, the power, the quickness to get to the edge, and also to catch at the backfield. So the screen pass and stuff. The Steelers been missing explosiveness. And of course, Najee Harris is a good. He got good power. He got good size as well. But Najee, for some reason, I don't know, he kind of got a little slower with the Steelers. He's still able to muster out 4 straight 1,000-yard seasons. But I think the Steelers getting a guy like this who has that speed, who has quickness, who can go out there and make things happen too. And especially Arthur Smith, you want to run those outside runs and the stuff he's doing, because I think Arthur Smith is basically going to be our guy. So we're probably going to have him calling those plays, those quick pitches to the outside, those power scheme runs and stuff. I think Ollie Gordon will fit right in. And he might be a guy you probably can find maybe later rounds. I know I had a video about Cam Scatterbo on my channel. He's a good one as well, but his ability to play receiver almost and play running back, kind of like a Christian McCaffrey type or Alvin Kamara type, but with a little more power and a little more strength. I think he'll be a good one to get too, but he'd probably be a guy you have to draft up maybe, second round or something. Ollie Gordon, you possibly could get him maybe third round, or maybe fourth round. It's around that range, and he'd be a sleeper pick. I think he'll fit in well, and he'll bring immediate impact for the Steelers. And be a guy who had the same size as Najee. A little faster than Najee as well. Not a better catcher than Najee. Najee is probably a better catcher than him, but be a guy who can be capable of being a catcher at the backfield too as well. So I think if he's available, you go out there, you take a chance on him, you bring him in, you add him to your roster, especially if you adding different pieces. You got Broderick Jones going to play his rifle spot on the left tackle. You're going to have, of course, Trevor Townsend back, who's our first round pick for this past season, but he got injured early on. He was playing pretty good before the injury happened. You have him back. You might add another guard, maybe. You want to look to maybe move on from maybe see a Malu or something like that. You want to add another guard in there in the mix, and maybe you probably add another tackle like that for more depth purposes. You got Frazier as well, who played pretty good. McCormick did a pretty good job as well. James Daniels, you could bring him back if you want to as well. But our line overall, like the pieces we had was pretty good. It's just we need more depth, just in case because injuries do happen, up front. So if you do that, you add a guy like Ollie Gordon to your backfield, that would help out a lot. So we'll see exactly what they do with that. But this is all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe for more content. And I'll have another draft prospect coming up. Most likely going to be a cornerback, because our top needs right now, I think, in my opinion, is receiver, corner, defensive tackle as well, nose tackle. I did discuss that a little bit, I think, last week. So that's kind of our top 3 needs right there. Quarterback will be a need if they don't answer in free agency with Justin Fields, bringing him back. If they don't bring him back, that would be a need. But I don't think there's any quarterback in this draft class besides Shador and Cam Ward and maybe Jalen Moreau, guys who might be gone before we even get to us. Jalen Moreau might be still there, but you're kind of looking at like, do you take a chance on him when you have Justin Fields, who kind of could do the same thing and already played the NFL too? So it's kind of like, do you take a chance on that, or you want to just play and just roll with the guy you know who already played in the NFL, who already been your team and stuff? So taking a chance on a prospect or a project like Jalen Moreau, who you have to develop a lot of things for him. But we'll see exactly what happens, of course, with the quarterback situation. But I think the top needs in the draft will definitely be receiver, cornerback, defensive tackle, and running back. So my next thing, I'm probably going to discuss another cornerback, and after that, I'm going to go at the defensive tackle. I have another guy that I've seen too as well. So be on the lookout for those videos. But I see you guys when I see you. Peace out.